Hello, everyone. Today we're going to giving this Shakyamuni empowerment. Even though we cannot see a Buddha in person, even though Shakyamuni Buddha has passed nirvana for many years, but he still left us with many precious teaching and most precious thing in the world. What are they? And that is the Buddha Dharma. So we should really cherish the opportunity to learn about Buddha Dharma. Why, you may be curious, why do we need to cherish Buddha Dharma? Because all sentient beings are looking for happiness. And whatever we are pursuing in our daily life, it could only give us temporary happiness. For example, such we want to good health, we want to have a wealth, but all these happiness are temporary. It is impermanent and it could change any time. Only Buddha Dharma could give to lead us to ultimate happiness. Only when we follow Buddha Dharma, then we could possibly gain the ultimate and permanent happiness. Aside from Buddha Dharma, no other methods or strategy will get us the ultimate and permanent happiness. Therefore, we need to cherish Buddha Dharma. So when we mention that cherish Buddha Dharma, what does that mean? It's more than just printing the sadhana and texts. We need to learn about Buddha Dharma. More importantly, we need to Dharma. Nowadays, many people read about Buddha Dharma, think about Buddha Dharma, but they don't really practice. This is like the doctor give you prescription, but enough for you to function and then mechanism of this medication. What you need to do is to the medication. If you do not have this action, then you cannot healthy, heal your illness. So what we need to do is that we really need to practice Buddha Dharma diligently. If we could do so, then we could get more blessing from Buddha. And today is very auspicious because we are in a very special place. We are at the Lumbini where Buddha was born to give this empowerment. The teaching comes from the Dharma and then give us very precious teaching. It comes from the Indian time, India, and then many masters from different sadhana, whether they are extensive, long, or short. And it's that the accomplishment is coming from the 100 accomplishment Dharma texts. Before we have faith. What is right faith? Well, that means that liking. If you like a person, whatever they, you are willing to listen. When he or she asks you to do something, you are willing to follow. And while in the midst of doing these things, you will not complain. And you will not complain that there's a lot of challenging situation or difficult. And rather, you'll be very happy to do it. It is all due to your faith. So when you have faith in your guru, in Lama, or when you like your guru, your Lama, when your Lama asks you to learn Buddha Dharma or practice, you are willing to do that. However, if you do not have faith in your guru or lama, then whatever your lama asks you to do certain things, you may not follow through. Therefore, it is very important to have faith.
没有信心的话，什么都做不成。
If you do not have faith, you will not be able to accomplish anything.
大乘，或特别是这个密乘。
Especially, this is especially true in Mahayana and Vajrayana.
对密乘的佛法来说，那个信心是非常重要。所以呢
It's important, especially for Vajrayana, to have faith.
接受任何观点的时候，
So
或者
when
说
we
任何
see
修行密乘的法门的时候，
our
我们一定要具
secret
备
mantra,
正确的一个信
we
心。
have right faith.
这个是
It is very important.
那信心有
When we
三
talk
种，
about faith,
一
there
个
are
就
three
是
different.
不需要什么特别的理由，
This one is
是喜
the liking. You don't need any condition.
而产生的一个信心。
For example,
看到三宝
when
和
you
佛陀
cut,
的功德
when you realize the merit of the Triple Gem and Buddha, you automatically generate a very pure faith.
你非常想要
The
得到
second one is that you want to get the
这个信心
accomplishment, and then you
第
have
三个就
faith.
是呢，就是不推
And the
让的
third
一个信心。
phase is
那
that
不推让的
you
信心
have
的
the
意思就是呢，
full faith that you would not retreat back to the previous stage.
很多观
And
察
it's very
和分析
important
和思考
to
来
go, it has to go through a lot of observation, a lot of contemplation, reflection, and then find the right reason that you have the real faith, the true faith.
是这就是不退不
And
退
when you have the real faith, you will not go back,
你
you
有
will
这个
not
不退转
change.
的这个信心的话呢，
If you have this faith,
其他人提出了相反的批评
other people have
或者说
different
缺点
opinion or point out the shortcomings, you will not withdraw.
动摇。
You will not be shaken up, and you will not change your mind. No matter what condition you run into, you will not go back to the previous stage.
我们很多人开始的时候呢，对三宝
Many
很有
people, when
信
we
心
learn about Buddhism in the beginning, we have a lot of faith, and seems like we could help many people as if we were very
或
compassionate.
者说
However, when we run into a situation, obstacles, or some situation we don't like, then we may lose our faith in Triple Gem.
对
We may lose the faith in our guru or master.
放弃所有的一切，这些都是呢，不是这些都是呢，他没有这
And the
个
reason why this may happen is because the person do not have the accurate faith, the right
遇
faith.
到事情的时候
So
会改变。
therefore, the faith will be conditioned to
真正的修行人
situation and
特别
changes.
的修你密
So
乘的人
for us, those of us who practice
才可以得到这个
secret mantra, we have to have the right faith and true faith in order to get the blessing.
这个是修密乘的法门的时候，这个需要有正确的这个
So it
信
is
心。
very important when we practice secret mantra, then we have to have the accurate and faith
这个是
and the true faith.
然后在
So
这
we
个上
will
呢
not
我们
change.
需要有正确的这个动机那正确的动机是呢，我们学习佛
And
法也好
the other thing we need to know is that we have to have the right motivation. When we listen to Buddha Dharma or the practice Dharma, it's not for ourselves, it's for all sentient
这个也
beings.
是正确。
And that is the right motive.
所以我们需要有这种的一个动机。另外一个是静
The
观，
third one is the pure
特别
view.
修密法的
In
时候
our
呢
practice secret mantra important to have a pure view, pure vision. Only when you have pure view, then you could possibly accumulate merit. So therefore, it is very important to have pure view in practicing Vajrayana, sacred mantra. Going back to having the right motivation.
修密法也是为了得到 为了众生得到佛的
The reason why we practice Vajrayana mantra, we have to have this motivation. We do this in order to accomplish sentient beings, to accomplish Buddhahood. If we have the faith in our Guru and the deity, this is very important. Secondly, we have to have the right motivation, the right aspiration, and then third, pure view. If we have these conditions, then we could practice Vajrayana, sacred mantra. If we do not have these conditions, then it's hard, it's difficult to practice Vajrayana or sacred mantra. Without these basic conditions, when you practice Vajrayana, sacred mantra, you cannot possibly get good results. So therefore, these four basic conditions, we have to understand and observe. Now I'm going to bestow the empowerment. We have the preliminary main action and then the conclusion part. Then the preliminary, we need to have the offer mandala, 7-ring prayer, and aspiration prayer. We have to see the Vajra Master as the real Shakyamuni Buddha with 2 attendants. And therefore, with them in front, we make a mandala offering. After making a mandala offering, if you have flower, you could hold the flower and join your palm and repeat after Vajra Master 3 times. We offered this to past, present, future Buddha.
只是向无比尊师慈悲
The most
恩德
kind, and then please
赐
grant
予
me
我相应的这个教导。就是说，大家当老婆来用我念不来了，每个人间到了就能找到说，就是说，大家当老婆来用我念不来了，每个人间到了就能找到说，是说的呢。那我们为了这个清净业障，念
clean communication, we will offer 7-name prayer. Before we do that, we visualize in front of our space in front have the Shakyamuni Buddha and surrounded by all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in front of us. You and then all the sentient beings and have accumulated all the negative karma in the past, present, and future. And then due to this, we confess and repeat after Maja Master 3 times the confession and also the 7-name prayer.
因大别的对你能够那么的，你准备个突破多的，点做过送到三界的，真就准备做就过，这么地方到底就别没个钱的，才能的讲啊，大学就这多，我们把那所谓地方下不到所谓原来准备纪念，第一件的人送这无上三宝我皈依，一切罪业皆忏悔，众生善根尽随喜。佛陀菩提意中执，诸佛
Taking
正法
refuge in triple gem and confess all negative deeds. I rejoice in the virtuous deeds of beings. I keep in
精修行，发起无上菩提心，愿以殊胜菩提心。迎请众生为宾客。
I rejoice the virtuous deeds of beings. I keep in mind the Buddha's enlightenment in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha most excellent. I take refuge until enlightenment. For the sake of others and myself, I shall cultivate bodhicitta. And with excellent bodhicitta, I will invite all beings as my guests. I shall practice excellent conduct, 6 paramitas, and then I dedicate to benefit all beings. After we cleanse our mind stream, please repeat after Vajra Master uncommon prayer.
无上上师，所有三世诸请给予我释迦牟尼佛与随众三尊身语意，随举
Master,
观敌与
please
家
pay to me. Please grant me the complete empowerment of the body, speech, and mind of the principal Buddha Shakyamuni, 2 retinue of Bhagavan, Lord of Sages, Maitreya and Avalokiteshvara.
拉玛腾别，达拉，图波多吉丁，多国的孙别，古孙多吉，接着那瓦，扎多说。
These aspiration prayers are the preliminary portion of this empowerment. Now is the main part of the empowerment. Visualize as such. When the Vajra Master chant the emptiness mantra. All our body's 5 elements turn into emptiness. From emptiness, it emerges white, the white sky, and then the green ground. And then on top of that, have the line. So modest. And then on top of that has the moon mandala, and then the yellow hong, emanating light, making offering to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And then the light return into transform us into one face, two arms, Shakyamuni Buddha. And then or you could in the equipoise mudra or the Taming the Mala mudra. He is garbed with 3 robes and also the 32 major and 80 minor marks. On his right is the yellow Maitreya, face 2 arms. On his right hand, and the yak as the and left hand has the white flower. To his left is the Avalokiteshvara, and on his right hand has the yak tail made of the fan, and then on the left hand of Avalokiteshvara has the lotus. When we look at the Shakyamuni Buddha from the Vajramasta's heart center, emanating light, and then emanating to all the Buddhas and Buddha's heart, inviting from their heart center, and in the 3, this triple deity, Shakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya, and also Avalokiteshvara. So the light ray permeates strikes body from its these observation and visual pattern, the body becomes of light.
得到了这个身
Now
体的
you
加
have
持，
received
你
the
们也消除
body
了身体受
empowerment.
到的这个恶业，
All the
然后
defilement
得
accumulated
到
from
国
the
土的
past
国位，
due to
自己
your
身体和
body has
自
been
己身体的
purified.
能力和释迦牟尼佛的
And
身体的能力伴着无二无
receive the
别。
blessing from Shakyamuni Buddha, and now
是
your
这
body turned into the Vajra body of Shakyamuni Buddha, and there's no difference between you, Vajra body, and Shakyamuni Buddha's body. Now is the blessing and empowerment of the heart mantra.
种子字和心咒出现了另一个
From
心咒，
the
然后从上师口中出，融入
from
到
the
你
heart
们的
center
口
of the
里，
Vajra
围
master,
绕着你们
C
心间的这个
syllable,
种子，
the mantra garland surrounded by the syllable, and coming of the second mantra garland from his mouth into our mouth, enter into our heart center surrounding our C syllable.
给他的各位美国姐的美道的姐的他们这的地人的Om Muni Muni Ma Muni Soha Om Muni Muni Ma Muni Soha Om Muni Muni Ma Muni Soha Om Madi Madi Mirti Soha Om Madi Madi Mirti Soha Om Madi Madi Mirti Soha Om Mani Beme Hum Om Mani Beme Hum Om Mani Beme Hum 念第一遍的时候
When the
呢，
first
心
time
上
that
是
you
得到加持。
the
念第二
mantra,
遍的时候呢，伴着
then
无
we celebrate
念第三遍的
blessing.
时候呢，永远
And then the
不
second time,
这样的想法
no difference
为了
between us and the
感
Vajra
赏是
master.
要傻
And
你
then the third
跟着我
time,
念三遍。
the space stabilized.
这个人是我们这位党委局今天来你为一面都接顺便点不了解的，西边面的路边了面到的呢，第一件的是世尊外衣，
Bhagavan,
摄受世尊
please look after me. Please grant me blessing.
中间大给送来的，中间到了清洁路，中间大给送来的，中间到了清洁路。 然后上师的手中的这个米扮成心咒，放在你们的头顶上。
So visualize that the rice in front of Vajra Master's heart center touches you, and you receive the blessing of the mantra garland.
接到做的呢，如果你就没到这方，我就觉得天上就久了些，就今年了过了没过，就准备对了，再来就对了过了，这都送来就没得个都，最就等不了，这都是准备对了，再来就对了过了，这都送来就没得，这都是最等不了，这都是准备对了，再来就对了过了，这都送来就没得，最就等不了，这都说。现在金刚弟子的心上是圆满得到了释迦牟尼佛和两位学祖。
You already received the blessing of the Shakyamuni Buddha's mantra.
那么就上来就听了嘛，如果就过来就去。上来就听了嘛，如果就过来就去。 现在需要承诺或者说答应。
Now some and we want to Shakyamuni and his two retinue as my main deity. 月
愿从今开始，乃至菩提，将是大多金刚座及三尊围绕，
Vaja,
五尊
O conqueror, please bless me, and I will treat the Shakyamuni Buddha and the two retinue as my deity.
说，大明的西几位，对当年送的，其实真正宁波啦，西几帕多，土巴多这点，做个送，也当的他送我的机哦。得到了释迦牟尼佛，然后
We have received
然后消除口德。
word blessing from Shakyamuni Buddha and retinues, cleanse the karmic accumulation accumulated due to our speech and our ability, and then the Shakyamuni Buddha and retinues ability. There's no difference between us and them. Now is the blessing empowerment. We should visualize from the heart center of the Vajrasana, emanating light into the deity, main deity's heart center. And then the main deity emanating light representing their ultimate wisdom. And their size is like the from the inch, and then emanating the size of the deity entering our crown, and then go down into our heart center that transform us, and then we become in no difference from the deity. It's like the image in front of the mirror. The image in the mirror has no true essence. We should understand such. And then we dissolve from the top and then from the bottom into the heart center, the C syllable in the heart center, and also the C syllable dissolve into like the invisible into the sky. In that state, we meditate for 1 minute in equipoise.
준비하라는 제조는 든지 두개 홍이다 예매도 주변에 버지에 대한 걸라고 나라는 좀 보면 론는 소녀도 보다 예체르되고 코너를 서지 넘버주대라는 제라니 하고 된다 버서 제 넘버주대 두개 sabra 라틴 사베대한 제준 제다르주대 다른 나라 자야 왔다라 주발라 되는 순전히나게 되게 최던 제란지면 두니에 사주베 타담자다 자와는 것도 귤라지 버면 버지에 중세지 냠버져 보란즈
Now we receive the mind empowerment of the main deity Shakyamuni and two of his retinue. And now our mind has the same power as the Shakyamuni. We should have this understanding. Point is main part of the empowerment. we should, following is we should protect our samaya carefully, repeat 3 times. I will do the factor command. I will them all. In order to express our appreciation, we offer a Thanksgiving mandala.
No balance and man dawal hadami panjro bezon soba mazo me vadini pirun sanja tamje jingwa tome pandela madambe changan china samale barato be gadin dara ge yendo fajo to je de tendo je zo shene chinji lavdo so Now
we make offering of our wealth and belongings. Repeat 3 times. I vow from today on or make offerings to all the 3 triple gems. I promise I will practice the right Dharma. Please take me as your disciple. For accumulated through the empowerment that's dedicated to all sentient beings. By this Mary, may we overcome the defilements and gain omniscience. May I liberate from the old birth, sickness, the one I pure become sinless souls to Mahayana teachings. Courageous Manjushri knew all things, and Samantabhadra did likewise. Following all their examples, I shall dedicate all these merits. May the excellent bodhicitta take birth where it has not yet done so. Where it has been born, may it increase freely without degeneration.